And on today's episode of the Riderflex podcast, a real treat for you. Funny employee call-out excuses. I was in retail for many years. I also have a friend that's in retail currently, and I pulled some of these off the internet as well. It really applies to retail or restaurant, maybe warehouse workers. If you're in any of those industries or you've ever been a manager in any of those, you can relate to this episode. In fact, I encourage you to list some of your own personal favorites. It always amazes me. Some of the things people come up with when they call their manager to say they're not coming in. Here are some of my all-time favorites in no particular order. Are you ready? I accidentally ate my roommate's mushrooms in my omelet this morning, and I'm too high to come to work. It's a good one. I took my temperature this morning. I'm running a fever. It's 98 degrees. By the way, the average human temperature is like 98.6 or 98.8, something like that. I have a gallstone, but I want to let it heal holistically. I'm not even really sure what that means, but that's a good one. My parrot has the flu and I need to stay home with it. I forgot to feed my fish, so I need to go back home and I won't be able to make it in today. Here's a good one. I just feel that my dog needs me today. Okay, now let me just pause right there. I know there's lots of dog lovers out there, and there's all kinds of dog excuses to not show up for work. Okay, the serious ones are, of course, when your dog dies or your dog's having an operation. You're a dog lover, I get it. But when I get a call that says, I just feel like my dog needs me today and I'm not coming in, no. Here's another good one. My hamster died. Gonna have a little family funeral for it, you know. Here's another good topic, family reasons, right? I could list 100, but I just want to list a couple of really good ones, family reasons. I love it when anything is tied to a cousin. It's my cousin's birthday. What? Okay, I guess that's the reason you can't come to work. By the way, there's all kinds of grandparent stories too. You ever had that employee that, like, you know, they've had like 8 grandparents that have died and they got to go to all those funerals? So many grandparent things we could put on this podcast, but here's one that's really good. Listen, my grandmother's really sick, and just in case she dies 3 weeks from now, I need this specific Friday off. That's a good one. Here's some personal stuff, personal leave type stuff that I like. Some really good ones. You ready? The universe said that I needed to take today off. I just need to find myself. I just put some food in the oven and it's not going to be done in time for me to make my shift. I went to the casino last night and got lucky, and I still have some money to play with, so I can't come in today. Listen, I woke up in such a good mood this morning. I don't want to come into work and ruin that. My wife just put all my clothes in the washer. I don't have anything clean, so I can't come to work. I accidentally caught the wrong flight back from vacation. The doctor said I need more vitamin D, so I'm going to the beach today. I couldn't find a ride to work. Now, by the way, that one actually used to fly a little bit back in the day. But now, with Uber and all that, I mean, come on. You can always find a ride, can't you? By the way, the same thing applies for people that say, I couldn't find my phone. What? Every person on the planet has a phone. You weren't near a phone anywhere? And one of my all-time favorites, this is really good, all-time favorite. I was kidnapped. They show up for work 3 days later, they look a little more tan, and they're acting like everything was fine. Not a big deal. You just got kidnapped. I'm fine now. Oh, there's so many more really great excuses out there. Feel free to share those on this podcast posting. And there is your Riderflex episode of the day. If you think today's tip or guest interview can help someone you know, please share this with them. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. If you're listening on YouTube, don't forget to hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you can be notified when we release a new episode. Our show features entrepreneurs, business executives, and the stories behind how they got there, as well as daily tips on career advice and job interviews. You can visit riderflex.com to learn more about us and get information on the recruiting and consulting services we provide. Thanks so much for listening and have a great day.